Let me talk to y'all real quick about something that's important while I sit underneath these palm trees and serenade y'all with some real shit and some real talk. A lot of y'all dudes coming to Brazil and y'all striking out with the ladies. And you probably wondering, damn, Fred, you told me this shit was gonna be easy. But really and truly, I gotta keep this shit 100 with y'all. A lot of y'all is coming here and you're not on point. You know what I'm saying? You coming out here off the strength and the success of myself and Austin. All right. And truthfully, to be honest, y'all not on the same level. And I don't mean anything that I'm saying. I'm not saying out of being arrogant or cocky or boastful or any of that shit. But for one, if your Portuguese is not on point, you're not gonna have that much success. I just keep it 100 with y'all, like I've told y'all before. If you want to just jump into Brazil and have success, you need to stay in Rio and in Sao Paulo. And I know I told you guys before, like, you can use Google Translate and this and that, but seeing as many Americans I've been seeing here lately that's been coming and kicking it, that shit really ain't working. You feel me? It's deeper than just communication. It starts with physical first. I've told you guys in a previous video, bro, get in the fucking gym, bro. Take your outer appearance serious because that's what people see first. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta have the most straightest teeth, because my shit ain't straight. You feel me? I'll keep it 100 with y'all. But I make sure my shit is white. Alright? Brush your fucking teeth, bro. Get some chapstick. Little shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you drinking water so your skin ain't fucking dry. Alright? Get in the gym. We are in Brazil, bro. You come into a beach culture where most people is in shape. You know what I'm saying? Even if they don't hit the gym, they walking, they work on shit outside. So they steady doing physical labor shit, even if they don't have money to go to a gym. All right, fit into the culture and make sure that when you take your shirt off, you know what I'm saying, you look presentable. Trust me, bro. Trust me, that shit goes a very long way. All right. And I'm only speaking of experiences and shit that I've seen and why people are not succeeding when they come to Brazil. Number two, I'm not gonna even name numbers and shit because I'll get lost. But you know you coming to Brazil. Do not fucking walk the beach with jean shorts, cargo shorts, shoes, tennis shoes and socks, right? And belts and shit. Bro, bring some basketball shorts or buy some fucking gym shorts or buy some swim trunks while you're here. Do not look crazy. You know what I'm saying? It does not help you by dressing like that. You know what I'm saying? If you see how I'm dressing, you see how Austin's dressing, dress like that, bro. Like, I go to the beach, I got my shorts on. I'm not going to the beach with jeans on, with jean shorts, with fucking sweats. None of that shit, bro. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? You make yourself look like a fool, and women is just like laughing at you more than they think. You know what I'm saying? Than you think. So fit into the culture, and fashion is important, bro. Make sure when you guys are packing your bags to come to Brazil, make sure you got some outfits that's presentable in your bags, bro. I mean, a lot of this shit to some would be common sense, but let's be honest. The only dudes that's really traveling, I feel like, is that I've been meeting is dudes who seem like they don't get that much play in the States, and they dress like that. They act like that, right? The dudes like me and Austin, we typically don't run into that much here in Brazil. Like I said, and the most Americans that we meet in Salvador are typically black, gay American men, which, whatever your sexual preference is, what it is. But I'm just telling you who I typically meet when it comes to Americans. Now, you meet other gringos, Europeans and shit like that, but when it comes to black Americans, men, I don't meet too many straight men here. But anyways, fashion is important, bro. Make sure you got some nice shoes, at least one pair of shoes, some nice clothes to go out in, bro. You know what I'm saying? When y'all see me and I dress up and I go out, my shit's nice, bro. If you don't know, follow my Instagram. If you need a guide on how I need to dress when I go to the beach, how I need to dress when I go out, go to my Instagram, bro. Link is in the description. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, physical appearance and fashion is, you're a walking billboard, bro. So if you know that that's the first thing people see when they see me, you need to make sure that shit is on point. And unfortunately, you can't change how you look. You know what I'm saying? This is how God gave you, unless you do some plastic surgery and shit. But your look is your look, bro. My look is my look. I ain't doing shit to myself other than make sure I'm well groomed and shaved, fresh cut. You know what I'm saying? If I'm wearing a hat, I'm making sure my beard and shit is straight, making sure my skin is good. I'm drinking my water. I'm in the gym. I'm working out. Even if I don't hit the gym every day, I'm still walking. I go up hills and shit. So my legs look good. My arms look good. You do not need tattoos to be successful in Brazil. I have tattoos. Austin got tattoos, but you don't need that to have success. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you dudes are just, honestly, socially awkward, and it shows. You know what I'm saying? And again, it seems like a lot of these dudes is the ones who don't have success in the States with women, and they think coming to Brazil is just automatically gonna switch the light on. No, bro. If you're not getting women in the States, 9 times out of 10, I can only speak for Salvador. 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna get success here in Salvador, because they do, whether contrary to popular belief, they do give a fuck about what you look like, whether you can speak the language or not, bro. Because I didn't speak Portuguese that great when I first got here, but motherfuckers was on me like a motherfucker. So Portuguese is important, but looks go a long way, fashion go a long way, energy, charisma, all that shit goes a long way. So let that shit be a news flash to everybody that's watching this video. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are just, they sitting here wondering why they not having success in Brazil, and they're like, damn, you in Austin selling these niggas dreams. But really we not, bro. What we posting is our success and our experiences. You know what I'm saying? We just showing it to y'all. But a lot of you dudes is just jumping on planes and coming down here unprepared as hell and thinking shit is sweet. You know what I'm saying? This shit is not Rio, bro. Rio, you don't need shit. And I keep telling people, like, Rio is like Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Vegas is hookup culture. Whatever happens tonight, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You don't need a guide. You don't need a tour guide in Rio. You could just jump off the plane, put your bag in the room, and hit the ground running. Salvador is completely different, bro. The women here is different. The culture is different. So a lot of people go to Rio and they think that's all of Brazil. That is not the case. You will be false. You will be hard pressed to believe that shit, and you will be sadly mistaken once you get to Salvador and other parts of Brazil, thinking that everywhere in Brazil is like Rio. So to recap this video, bro, make sure your appearance is on point. Clean your fucking nails, trim up, brush your teeth, drink water. Make sure your lips is on point. You know what I'm saying? Clean shave. Hit the gym. Try to do your best to learn Portuguese as much as you can, and make sure your clothes and shit is on point. Make sure your beach wear is on point. Stop just winging shit and thinking you're just gonna come down here and just succeed, bro. Because as much as we've said before, we see dudes who are like, how the fuck did you get her? That's them, bro. They're Brazilian. You know what I'm saying? They got the one up on you. They speak the language. They know shit that you don't. But when it comes to you being American, a lot of you dudes think I'm just gonna use my American citizenship as a fucking security blanket. Like, I'm American. They don't give a fuck about that. And for all the people who sit here and say, oh, they just want you American because you're a green, they don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit, American shit. Like, you got the very, very, very small pocket of women here who truly just want to have some shit because you're a gringo. But that is not the normal shit here, bro. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit. They'll turn your ass down just as quick as the motherfuckers in the States will. They don't give a fuck about that shit. But what I'm telling you, the shit that I'm telling you, they care about. So make sure you guys is taking that shit to heart and really putting in that work, because otherwise you just be wasting a fucking trip, and you're just gonna be sightseeing. And let's keep it 100. Ain't nobody coming to Brazil to look at no fucking statues, bro. Let's keep it 100, bro. Let's keep it 100. Nobody's coming to Brazil and just solely looking at cultural shit. You guys coming here to see the women. So listen to what the hell I'm saying. You feel me? Anyways, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, turn the bell notification on. We see you guys in the next video.